Hello, and welcome back. So, the quests in this video were originally recorded immediately after the quests I did in the previous episode, so things might feel a little disjointed if you don't watch that one first. Why is my computer so loud right now? Why is it so loud? I don't understand. But I'm having to come back in after the fact and record some more heart-to-hearts because I hadn't planned on making it 2 episodes. So, why do I keep saying so? I need to stop that. As always, I have a link tree to my Ko-fi and Redbubble in the description below if you like what I do and or want my art in your things. Here's an example, if that tickles your fancy. You can like, you can comment, you can subscribe. More importantly, the people of Palestine can use our aid in the face of the genocidal Zionist occupation. Beyond Israel's general atrocities, the peoples of Sudan and the Democratic Republic of Congo could also use our support. And on a United States level, the fascist Republican Party is undermining human rights and ruining the country in the name of profit. I have a link tree with various options to offer support linked in the description below. If you have any aid organizations you regard highly, please leave a comment and I'll take a look. But for now, it's showtime! Today we're heading into the first of the Lavender tier of the Hearts. Strangely, there are no blue tiers at all, skipping the middle of the Affinity tiers entirely. Even the base yellow tier had 1 heart-to-heart. It was the tutorial, and technically takes the place of one of the greens, but still! What the hell? Really? That's what your pathing does? What is wrong with you? Who did that? Colony 9 is the stage for our heroes this time. Starting at Agora Shore, overlooking the colony is between Sharla and Reyn, becoming available after beginning the Colony 6 reconstruction. What's up, Sharla? I look at the colony and all I can think of is how things used to be. Back when you lived in Colony 6, you mean? Before all this happened? Yeah. I think about what Colony 6 was like back then. And then I remember the state it's in now, and it breaks my heart. Probably should have done this before repairing everything then. It'll all be fine! Fine? Fine? You think the reconstruction is going to be easy? It's okay, they all know you're out here fighting for them. You listen here, Reyn. If I'm out here fighting, that means I'm not back there helping out. So? What are you talking about? This is important. Is it? Don't get me wrong, it's a bad situation. Get as angry as you want about it. What good is second-guessing yourself supposed to do? What do you mean, second-guessing? Let me ask you this. Whose idea was it for you to tag along with me and Shulk? Mine, I guess. So why don't you give yourself a break and concentrate on that? There's just not enough time in the day to worry about everything. Yeah, I can see what you mean. I should concentrate on the road ahead. Right now, my goal is making them pay. Wait, what? No! Your goal is stopping anyone else from getting hurt, isn't it? Oh, well, yes, I suppose. But I can't do it on my own. That's why I need your help, Reyn, to protect my friends back home. You don't even need to ask. We're on the same team. And I don't want to lose anyone either. So, let's show them how it's done. I knew you were going to say that. Reyn, you're something special. You know that, right? Was it ever in doubt? I'm as special as they come. Let me put it this way. You want to help out with the reconstruction, right? Well, we're fighting so the world can achieve peace. In a way, that means we're reconstructing the entire world. Reyn, think about it. Unless we have peace, there's no point even rebuilding Colony 6. It could all just come crashing down again. I see your point. It's funny how I never seem to get the simplest of things. I know why. Because you think it's all your fault or something. Let go of all that guilt and things will be much clearer. It's true, I do feel guilty. But honestly, I still don't think I'd have figured this out on my own. That's all down to you. Stick your head in the sand and all you get is sand in your eyes. That's actually pretty poignant. From now on, don't hold it in. You can talk to me about anything. Treat me like a punching bag. You know, a punching bag for talking to. You're too kind, Reyn. Thanks. I'll look forward to sparring with you. Great. If there's one thing I can do, it's take knocks on the head. It's basically my job. Wait, are you talking about actual sparring now? Because I'm up for that too. Do you want to go back there? If you went back, you could help out with the reconstruction. I'd be lying if I said I hadn't thought about it. But I can't. Not right now. Why not? All the survivors from the camp would love to see you again. I just feel like it's not time yet. We still have battles to fight. How can I even think about going home and living a peaceful life? You're overthinking it. You know, if you think too hard, your brain can stop working. You sound like this has happened to you a lot, Reyn. Once or twice. I used to think a lot once upon a time. But then I learned that I like doing stuff better than thinking about it. Maybe it's just because I'm stupid, but it feels more natural that way. I'm not gonna argue with you. I can't quite see you as a deep thinker. Now, Reyn, the man of action. That's you all over. Right? So, after that, I stopped worrying about stuff. It's easier that way. I wish I could be like you, Reyn. I'm always worrying. That's why I'm here, Sharla. While you're busy worrying, I can be your hands and your feet. So you don't have to lift a finger. That's sweet, Reyn. Maybe I'll take you up on the offer sometime. Just remember, you have to be prepared to do the tough jobs. Don't have to tell me twice. You can leave everything to me. I can never stay sad for long when you're around, Reyn. When we get back to Colony 6, you and me will get stuck in. Don't be so hard on yourself. Everyone deserves a break sometimes, you especially. Otherwise, you'll keel over from all the stress. You're right, of course. I can't do everything on my own. Now you're getting it. What would you do without me? You do make me smile, Reyn. I have to know. Would you be angry right now if I hadn't agreed with you? Of course I'd be angry. We're friends, aren't we? Oh, I see. You'd be angry as a friend. I mean, well, not just 'cause we're friends. Why are you laughing? Oh, no reason. I never stay sad when I'm around you. I'm glad I met you, Reyn. That went way over my head, but whatever. I'm happy too. That one was weird. That one was real weird. At the cylinder hangar, we can see a sort of continuation between Melia and Reyn's previous heart-to-heart in Ancient Wreckage. This becomes available after completing the Hyentia tomb. How strange that such a ship crashed here. You know what this thing is? How could I not? This is an Alchemoth trading ship. It would have been used to transport ether cylinders. What? So you're saying this is a Hyentia ship? Does this come as a surprise? I feel my explanation is quite reasonable. Do you find something amiss with it? Amiss? Does that mean wrong? Nothing's wrong with it exactly, it's just... I mean, you know. Well, that was a cryptic response if ever I heard one. Alright, fine. We kind of took the cylinders from the ship and used them. And what of it, Reyn? You seem embarrassed to admit this. Do you feel there is something wrong with the colony's actions? Nah, not really. If you're alright with it, then fine by me. Did you think I would be so miserly as to object? I am offended. Wait a second, I didn't say that. But, you know, the ship must belong to someone. Whoever flew it here could still be around somewhere, right? Perhaps. We cannot be sure. If they are alive, I would assume they have returned to Alchemoth. And if they're dead, then they're at one with the Bionis. The family's gonna want to know what happened. And that'll cause all kinds of hassle for you, right? Hassle? I fear your concern is misplaced, Reyn. The people of Colony 9 have my gratitude, not my ire. After all, you have saved me numerous times, and will continue to do so. At least, I hope that you will. That's A-okay with me. We're on the same team. You need any help at all, just say the word. And you'll do the same for me when I'm in a tight spot, right? You need not even ask, Reyn. The sense of unity in our group means a great deal to me. I would not sacrifice it for anything. I see. Then I must send a request for payment to your colony's leader. You gonna charge us? I should think that obvious, Reyn. This ship was quite expensive. We cannot provide it free of charge. Is it not a Crown Princess's duty to collect monies owed to Alchemoth? Oh, so it's like that, is it? How do you expect us to pay off our bill? The colony's flat broke. Oh, hush, Reyn. I am merely jesting with you. Did you honestly think that I would demand payment? You were joking? That's not fair! You're too good at keeping a straight face! The ship appears to have crashed here a very long time ago. I'm not sure whose property it is, but they are unlikely to claim it. If you needed the ether cylinders, then so be it. Whew, that's a relief. You really had me going there for a minute. Little of you and others have rubbed off on me. I have learned many new things from you, Reyn. Thank you. Whoa, you're making me blush. There's one thing you gotta know about me. I don't need no thanks. I don't mind a pat on the back every now and then. I am saying exactly that. Do you not recognize the design? You saw many similar ships in Alchemoth. I don't know. We were a bit tied up. True, you were rather preoccupied. In any case, I can't help but wonder what the ship was doing here. Indeed, it was before my time, so I cannot know the circumstances. But it seems odd to me that this ship traveled to the lower regions. Why was it necessary to transport all these cylinders here? There must have been some kind of reason. Yes, but what it was, I do not know. All I can be sure of is that this ship is a very old model. I bet a ship this big got attacked by tons of monsters. All those cylinders on board and stuff. That is very likely. But the ship would have had defense systems on board. What if it got hit by one of those Telethia things from up your way? I bet the defense systems would be no match for it at all. Perhaps, but does not appear to be damaged. We shouldn't worry over things that are in the past. Come, let's find the others. Hey, hang on a minute. We still don't know anything. And she's gone. Well, no use me stewing over it either, I guess. If there were any survivors... Yes, precisely. It is possible that one or more people survived the crash. But it would have been a tall order for them... But it would have been a tall order from them to get back to Alchemoth. I suppose that's... correct. I suppose that's the correct sentence. Anyways, it's a long trip, that's for sure. If they were high-end yet, they'd stick out like a sore thumb. They would be easy prey for monsters. The ship must have crashed here a very long time ago. Just a dinky little crap. Anyways, but even the high enti of old should not have come here. They should have known better. This sounds pretty complicated. I can tell you're upset. How about we give these guys a break, wherever they were? You are getting to know me well. I do say some harsh things. And yes, perhaps it is to mask my own distress. I am grateful for your presence, Reyn. Without you here by my side, I fear I would be far more upset. Oh, great. I was just gonna ask if there was anything I could do. Do not act so surprised, Reyn. You know full well that you've cheered me up. Was that not why you came over and spoke to me in the first place? I can see why Shulk holds you in such high regard. Oh, wait, hang on! What's that part about why I came over in the first place? Even if you figure stuff like that out, you're not meant to say it. I mean, right, let's get out of here. You know, you still look like a silly brute even when you blush. Perhaps it might be advisable to stop doing so? Now, let's rejoin the others. Thank you for all your help, Reyn. A Heropon's Perspective is the last of the Lavender Hearts in Colony 9, starring Riki and Sharla. It becomes available after the events of the first visit to Prison Island. In Japanese, its title is Nayameru Yusha, which translates as The Worried Hero. Sharla, tell Riki about Mekon. The Mekon? Why? Riki know nothing about history of Mekon with Hom-Hom. Riki feels stupid. I'm not the best person to ask. There's so much to cover, I'm not sure where to start. Sharla should hurry up! I'm sorry, Riki, it's just... For as long as I remember, the Mekon have been the enemy. But if you asked me why, I couldn't answer you. Yeah, Riki not know too! Riki, what do you think of when someone mentions the Mekon? Mekon look like sad machines. What are you talking about? Are you saying you feel sorry for them? Surely not like Riki's words? Well, I guess I don't mean that. We're so different, we're bound to see things differently. Riki think Mekon with faces most sad looking. I don't disagree with you there. When we found out there were Homs inside them, it was shocking to say the least. Riki feel lucky to travel with Sharla and friends. Riki learn lots. Riki feels scared most of time, but see and hear many things. They make Riki better Heropon. That's an unusual perspective. I've never seen them that way, but I guess I can see what you mean. Riki always think this. Well, our backgrounds are very different. I've never had time to think about their feelings. Sharla has lost many friends. Riki not sensitive to Sharla. Riki always pawn around when should talk serious. No, Riki, it's not that. It's actually quite nice to find someone who thinks differently. The Mekon have never attacked your home, thank goodness. So it's natural that you'd have a different perspective. Sharla's so kind to Riki. Riki not know what to say. It's alright, Riki. You don't have to say anything. This is unusual for you, Riki. I mean, curiosity is a good thing, but what's brought this on? Riki glad Sharla asked. When Mekon attack colonies, Riki and villagers know nothing. Just sit in village, punning around about like normal day. I guess Machna wasn't really on the Mekon's radar. Riki never saw a Mekon before, only heard of them in whispers. On Prison Island was the first time Riki saw faced one. Riki scared. Sharla was brave though. Riki embarrassed. Don't beat yourself up, Riki. I've been fighting the Mekon since I was, well, your height. Sharla and Friends stronger than Riki. Riki not good enough. That's nonsense, Riki. I think you've got it all wrong. Really? I know the Nopon and Mekon never crossed paths before, but that doesn't mean we think any less of you in a fight. Sharla and Friends think Riki crash pow Mekon, okay? Yes, so stop worrying about it. We all have our own reasons for fighting, you included. Whether we've lost something or have people to fight for. Yay! Riki glad he talked to Sharla. I hoped I helped at least. I hope I helped at least a little bit. Just remember, you're one of us. We're all in this together. We're all in this together. I haven't watched that movie. No, Riki, that's not true. What's got into you? This isn't the Riki I know. Normally, you're brimming with self-confidence. Really? Riki not Riki? We know the Nopon and Mekon never crossed paths before. But that doesn't mean we think you're not up to the challenge. You're one of us, Riki. Riki, sorry, Sharla. Riki, feel better now. Don't mention it, Riki. We've all got our own reasons for fighting in this war. Some fight for their family, some for the friends they lost. Riki happy he talked to Sharla. Riki super happy. You and me are friends, Riki. Don't ever forget that. Let's fight to the very end, for all the people of this world. Those two were basically exactly the same. I don't really see much of a difference there. She's just slightly more confrontational with the first one. So now we can start on Zell's side of things. Right, Zell?
How's things?
I wonder where my father and sister have gone. I cannot get any news here. If only I were in a place with people from all over the world.
What do you say if I do nothing?
Oh, that is a shame. But do not worry about me. I will try and get by.
Alright,
How's things?
cool. Right, Colony 6!
What? What? My father, Don Argentis, is living in that colony? Thank you, thank you! I'm fed up of living alone. I'm heading straight there.
Zell Argentis has moved to Colony 6. Reconstruction +2, population +4. And that procs again. Nice. The Hopeful Survivors. Got to know a lot of people in Colony 6. Which is basically meeting everyone, I guess. So that doesn't trigger until you've brought all the immigrants to Colony 6 that you can. And like with before, just slightly altered, now N is the one that has parted ways with their father, while he is reunited with Zell. And let's check in with N. See how she's holding up.
Me?
It's not so bad living here. I'd always wanted to see what it's like to live in the outside world. Some things are a bit inconvenient, but there are so many nice people.
Me?
I wonder if Papa and my sister are doing okay. My sister was always so worried about how I was doing. That's something I only realized since I started living here. I want to thank her if we ever meet again.
And now we can get family secrets from Zell. Right, Zell? You strange person, you.
How's things?
Oh, you are just in time. I am in a spot of bother. You look troubled. Is something worrying you? I am about to go out with friends. Could you please keep Father occupied while I do? He does worry so much when I leave him alone at night. My father never changes. That's why I need you to keep him busy. He needs a distraction. What kind of daughter would make her father worry at night? Surely you must have had a similar experience. This is the most important period in my life. I guess girls will be girls.
What does that mean? What are you talking about? While Zell Argentis meets with a friend, she wants you to keep her father company. Have a chat with Don Argentis. It's basically the same thing.
Thank you. Just keep my father occupied by talking to him. It would mean a great deal to me. You can count on us. We'll get it done.
But no comments from the peanut gallery? Huh? It's like they have no overlap in their schedules. So we're going to be distracting him while you're still inside of the building. It's ridiculous. Yo, my man. I hear you and I have some business today, no? My daughter has requested you keep me company in her absence. Am I right? Yes. I could do the other dialogue options, but I don't want to. Yes, I thought I was right. Zell is a kind soul. Whenever she is with friends, she has someone come talk to me. Yes? You wish to discuss something else? How about we talk of my daughter? I can assure you I shan't be lonely even if you were not here. Sure, stay and chat. Well, I often count and then pluck blades of grass in my garden. What? She usually gets back after I have plucked about 10,000 blades. What are you talking about? I wish she would not miss her curfew. That's why I have to count even more blades than usual. You might actually be insane. What is it? You still want to chat? I often stew over what to do with Zell when she breaks curfew. What would you do if she was your daughter? Tell me. Softly explain the problem. I share your opinion. I often get angry at her actions, but I forgive her nevertheless. She is my little girl, and she always will be. As long as she returns home safely to me, I am a happy father. All those quest updates are just talk with Don Argentis some more. Don't worry about those. What now? Oh, you want to hear more of Zell? She will be home soon. Oh, this is a good voice for me. This will have to be our last little chat. Let me see. Ah, yes. I am troubled over Zell's choice in men, her fiancé to be precise. It is ultimately her choice, but I fail to see what she sees in him. He is poor and weak-minded, just like that other guy in the other timeline. What do you think? What if I say this? What if I say this? I forgot what that... I didn't read that. You are young. Happiness never guarantees a long and successful partnership. A marriage should be based on stronger stuff and made to last. There's a comment on marriage in America. It would be a disaster if she were to go through what I once did. And that... What did you go through? Was your wife terrible? And that is the end of our interesting little chat. You have helped me to consider many things I would not have. Find Zell later and she will give you your payment. Cool. Hello, Zell.
How's things?
I greatly appreciate this. Thank you. Good, it was our pleasure. Friends did it! We the bestest! Father has been acting strangely recently. Perhaps he has found out about me and my sweet Lexi. Never mind. Thank you. Please accept this as a token of my appreciation.
It turns out it was all a diversion so that Zell Argentis could see her boyfriend. Or fiancé, as Dawn says. And now he's here. You're really tall. What the hell? What's happening here? Does he seem abnormally large? Well, now we get to a slight alteration to the formula from last time. It's Alexi that we need to talk to next, and different materials that we need to collect.
Right, Alexi? You weird freak.
How's it going?
Where'd you go? I've been looking for you. Did Zell tell you about us? That's the problem, you see. She's been telling people about us, and now her dad knows.
How worrying. Right, how about we sort it out? That's just like you, Fiora. I'm sure we'll get it sorted out no matter what.
You should see him. He's absolutely fuming with rage. He kept saying that he'd never approve, no matter what. I did my best to bring him around, but it was no use. He wants 5 scratched jewels and 2 lucky Chilkin rings. Well, that's impossible, and he knows it. Things aren't looking good for me and Zell. I'm begging you, please help us.
Are you sure you've thought this through, Alexi? I mean, he did ask you to get those things for him. Maybe you should think this over some more.
No, I've thought long and hard, and I did consider fighting them myself. But I know I can't do it. I'm asking you out of desperation. This is the only way I know that won't end in us breaking up.
Well, if you're sure.
Zell Argentis' father has found out about her and Alexi and isn't pleased. The only way to make him see reason is to meet his unreasonable demands. Collect 5 scratched jewels from Perna Elika and at Aerith Sea, and collect 2 lucky Chilkin rings from Chilkins on Valak Mountain. I'm just one shy on both. Thank you. You're the only ones I can ask. Me and Zell's relationship is in your hands.
You can count on us. We'll get it done.
Wow! Sharla is Heropon, just like Riki.
It's an honor, Riki. But we'll need your help too, oh mighty Heropon Riki.
Neat. Cool. Scratched jewels are a fairly common drop from Perna Elika in Aerith Sea. You might already be on your way to the necessary 5, since their rarer common drop was needed for an Alchemoth quest. There's some over here. Let's kill them. Let's kill them.
Right, let's keep going. Everyone do good!
Of course, in this case, the fact that it's the more common of their common drops means that the Riki strat is not really great, because he'll make silver chests appear, and silver chests will not drop that item. But luckily-ish, there are also trade options. Elior offered them as an initial trade option, when he was still an Alchemoth to the right-ish of the Fountain of Eternity. Right, Elior?
Wanna play?
Want to play?
I really want to see my friends from Alchemoth again. I'm so lonely without them. I don't know anyone here.
Have fun, kid. Kalika also offered them as an initial option. He could have been found just north of the palace's entrance. Kaelin offered them as his overtrade item for 550 G. He was a daytime guard in the Great Hall, but Now he's at Telethia, presumably still in the Great Hall. So that's a lot of trade options, but all of them were prior to Makar's core, so that's a bit of a catch-22, since you can't take this quest until afterwards. But there is one trade option that was, and still is, available to us. Sharla is the manager of the Sirith Lighthouse. Since she didn't relocate, or turn into a Telethia, her trade pool is unchanged, and she offers the jewels at 3-star area affinity.
How's things?
A trade? No problem.
Scratch jewel. 550. Sticky mucus. Mucus, mucus, mucus.
See you.
Lucky Chilkin rings are dropped by specifically Bo Chilkin on Valak Mountain. If you had managed to find enough while completing other quests here, great! If not, well, this could be a little annoying. There are no trade options this time, so the Lucky Me skill setup is advisable since they're the rarer of the drops. Group fights with other Chilkin can complicate this, so choose your victim targets carefully. Bo Chilkin can be found around Earl Crevasse, Bagnar Snowfield, and Laluz Church.
Hiya, fellas. Only one of you has the thing that I need. But you'll both have to die.
God, they're screaming. It's so distressing.
Right, let's keep going.
Dirty Snowwing. Aged Chilkin here. That's why group fights are a little annoying, because it adds the drop pool of whatever you're fighting into the same thing, which doesn't help. I suppose there is also the treasure chest refresh trick, where you save after having dropped a treasure chest and then just keep reloading that save over and over again until you get what you're looking for. Is that one alone, do you think? Yes, you will be the one that I kill.
Shall we? Let's press on and on and on. Everyone do good.
There we go. So yeah, just find ones that are alone, not in groups, because the group ones just make things so much more complicated. Don't you walk away from me, Alexei! What's up? Perfect, thanks. I'll rush these over to Zell's dad. You wait here. Zell will want to thank you personally, even though she is not present at this location. It didn't work. He admitted that I'd managed to bring him what he asked, but then he started going on about how I'm no good for Zell. There's nothing I could do. He's his daughter's father. Yes, that is a true statement. Looks like I just have to take whatever he throws at me. Sorry I made you go through all that work for nothing. And now they're gone. Just like before. Don Argentis' stubbornness hasn't subsided, and he still opposes the pair being together. I think their quest rewards are from the same set each time, but different parts. Like we got the helmet and torso last time, but we're getting these two, the gauntlets and boots this time. Good. Likes a lot, disapproval, and fighting. And now for Don Argentis again, with basically the exact same quest, just somewhere different. Right, Don? Right? You there, you must know. I cannot find my dear daughter. Do you know where she could be? Zell, we should be there soon.
Then we can get on with our lives in peace. In this swamp. With lizard men. It's not been easy to find. Are you sure we will be okay there? It won't be easy to begin with, but we'll be on our feet in no time. As long as we stick together. Don Argentis was so opposed to Zell Argentis and Alexi's relationship that they decided to run away. Find the missing couple. Search the Satchel Marsh area for the couple. So you won't say. I wish I'd never gone against her decision in the first place. Then I would not be worrying about where she is now. Cool. We can find the couple in the Nopon refuge of Satchel Marsh. There's a fun little Easter egg that I'm not going to show you. If you hadn't completed the Gather Information quest of the Drugs quest line, Zazadan will still be in the cave with them. And he'll have a little speech bubble that pops up commenting on this. A strange couple are here, bothering me a little. Hello, you wacky dorks. What's up, Alexi? I'll talk to you first this time.
How's it going?
Come take us back, have you? We're not going back there. Nothing in that place but sadness. I don't know, man. Are you sure you want to be around here? This isn't exactly a stellar place to live. Especially with one of the super bosses on the way up to this place.
How's things?
It's no use. He won't listen to you.
How's things?
I have been waiting for you. For me? You appear to be the one who best understands my feelings. I thought that a change of scenery would change my life. But it looks like such a thing is not so easy to achieve. You're not wrong. I used to live at the camp, so I know how it feels. It's certainly not nice living in a cave. That it is not. Bathing is a far cry from what I am used to, and food is scarce. There's these glowing red balls in here. I'm not sure what to do about those. The ground is so hard I cannot sleep properly. But you've got a home you can go back to if you want. Wouldn't it be better to go back? You are right. I do want to be in the colony, live in that house, and see my family. Do you think you could persuade Alexei to take us back? I just don't have the willpower to ask him to change his mind. Okay, I'll talk to him. Thank you so very much.
There is actually a whole additional conversation that needs to be done for this version of the quest. Astonishing! What could they possibly think of next?
How's it going?
Hello there, Alexei, wasn't it? How's everything going here?
Not too bad. It's not as convenient as a colony, but we're adapting just fine.
You mean, you're coping. But what about her?
You mean Zell? She looks like she's settled in, but it's early days still. Give her time and she'll be fine, just like me.
How long are you guys going to live here for?
Forever.
Is that what you really want? Have you thought about children? This isn't the place to raise them. And you and them will get lonely without anyone to talk to. Look at her. Zell looks far from being happy, Alexei. Well, there's some truth in that. Have you thought about going back to Colony 6? You wouldn't have to worry about having children with Zell. You could raise a family and live happily together.
I know. But there's one problem. Zell's pig-headed dad.
You love Zell, don't you?
Of course I love her. More than anything in the world.
And how about her father? Stubborn as he is, don't you think he loves her too?
He loves her. A father that dotes that much on a daughter must love her. Well... yeah, let's not get bogged down in tangents.
Have you asked Zell how she feels about her father? I don't imagine for a minute that she hates him either. But you're forcing her to put you before her own father. You're ignoring both her and her father's feelings in all this.
Meanwhile, I hate my dad. He's a fascist.
I know, but... Look into Zell's eyes and you'll know what her heart is saying. All I can see is a sad and tormented young woman. You're... right. We'll go back. We'll go back to Colony 6. That's good to hear. I know it wasn't my place to say any of that, but it needed to be said. No, I'm glad you said it. You spoke like you feel the same towards your family and friends. You must cherish them a lot. I'm glad you came here. Otherwise, I'd still be blind to her feelings. Now you're starting to make me blush. Anyone would have... Anyone would have done the same. Well, I suppose me and Zell should pack our things for the journey. Hopefully we'll get to see each other back again in the colony. Hopefully we'll get to see each other back again. I'm going on with that sentence.
We're back, Dawn. My daughter has returned. You persuaded her, and for that I am truly grateful.
Good. It was our pleasure. Yeah, we did a good thing, didn't we? You keep saying this one. That's right, Fiora. We should be proud of ourselves. Yeah! That same dialogue over and over.
We are considering whether the three of us should live together. It will be difficult for me to adjust, but with time I'll find a way. I don't really have a choice.
You'll be fine. Don't be too hard on them now, will you?
I won't make that mistake. Compared to the pain I would put my daughter through, it is nothing. And now my daughter and her man will be happy together. That is what is most important.
You're not wrong. It was a miracle that two so very different people found each other. Some might even call it fate. This is the exact same dialogue for the first time. And now they can be happy. Why am I reading it again?
I wish you all the happiness in the world as well.
Love and affection overcome all. This voice is getting more high-pitched. Why is it doing that? They're infectious, traveling from blah 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 blah.
Don Argentis has overcome his stubbornness and given Zell and Alexi his blessing. Same rewards, and the affection skill branch has been unlocked. Affinity chart. Dear family, parted ways. Love. Well, that's certainly less impressive as dearly beloved. And trust. And like before, there's a few affinity chart matters to take care of. Alexi and my daughter are becoming closer by the day. It took me some time, but I finally approved their relationship. I feel rather relieved. The two of them seem as happy can be. I cannot stand in their way. I wish Zell's mother was here today to see how happy she is. And her sister, En. Oh no! I completely forgot about my dear daughter, En! You're a terrible father! This is the exact same dialogue as before, but with the person swapped out. You know of McCrish, am I right? That weird freak. And there's that same high regard again. Peppino, Peppino, Peppino! He also gets his turn for an unexpected link to Dawn. Good day. You know that Don Argentis? He forked out for a slap-up dinner. Not bad for an old dude. I don't know where your voice is going this time. He kept going on and on about how great his daughter is. But the grub was top class, and he said he's gonna take me out again. Why? Why are you friends? Good day. It's a shame that his daughter's already engaged. It's a lucky guy that gets to be by her side. I mean, his dad-in-law's gonna be buying him great food every day. And he's an acquaintance with Peppino. for some reason. Ah, World Hero. Develop a 5-star affinity with everyone. Hey, look at that. We're at 5 stars with Colony 6. Finally. After so long. How you guys doing? Huh? Huh? Hey, you're not gesticulating wildly like your sister was.
How's things?
Thanks to you, I've reconciled with my father. Now, I just want to get on with my life with Lexi.
How's things?
I should not be so uptight living in a place like this. I'll try to be a good daughter and build a good life with Lexi.
How's it going?
I'm going to visit Zell at her home again soon. Isn't it great? I finally won her dad over and now he accepts our love. Although, I admit the way I did it wasn't entirely honest.
How's it going?
You're a sneaky bastard, aren't you? All my hopes and dreams have come true because of you. I can't imagine how my life would have turned out without Zell. And I have you to thank that we're together and happy. Cat, if you bite my chin again, we're going to have a problem.
Alrighty then. And with that, we have access to Sharla's 5th skill tree branch, Affection. Prioritizing the Affection branch will increase Sharla's max HP. It's sure a shame that joke rolling has ruined that initialism. Vote of Confidence is an exclusive skill that increases the healing she does when warned of a vision by 25%. So it's only really useful when you're not controlling her. Still pretty nifty. Bedside Manner provides a general 10% bonus to health restored by healing arts. Hearty Cry improves burst affinity prompts, changing it so they restore 10% of max health on a success. This does only affect a character who has the skill equipped, and it's pretty expensive to skill link. There's better skills spread around, but still decent. Shield of Kindness enhances the battle start affinity prompt by adding a 75% chance to reduce ether damage by 25% for 30 seconds. Not super keen on this one. That 25% chance to fail will definitely occur more than you'd like, and it only works if you start the fight. Definitely lackluster. But here's the big moneymaker, Miracle of Love. It makes it so that Sharla being incapacitated restores the rest of the battle party's health by 20% of her max health. A real emergency sort of thing. This is a support class's skill tree branch through and through. And that'll be all for today. Thank you for watching, and just watch out for one another. And take care of yourselves.